안녕하세요. Với chỗ tăng thì tự nhiên á. Các bạn.
手が取ります。横断をやめてください。
We will create it on the spot and hand it to you on the very same day. For these services, please come to the personalization counter on the second floor. These items are available only here at the Harry Potter shop originally.
really probably had it up on
Tapi babinya いたします。こちら立ち止まらないよう。はい。